Good day, I'm Waldie Terblanche from Cape Coastal Homes. I'm a social services professional and I've been working in this field for many years. I've always worked with people and I've dealt with their needs and aspirations. And in joining Cape Coastal Homes, it provided me with an opportunity to continue doing that. It provides me with an opportunity to meet the most amazing people. I can give you the assurance that you will receive an absolutely professional service from me and that I will always treat your information as confidential. I will always consult you in taking decisions about the marketing and the selling or the buying of a property.
I met Waldie actually through the post box where I got a flyer, and normally one doesn't look much at these things, but he was so professionally presented himself that I decided I would meet him and gave him a call. He then came around. I wasn't actually planning on selling this house where we now live, but I had a home in Terblanche and we talked about that. However, he offered me a free valuation for my current home, which I thought was rather nice, which he then walked through the house and then did the valuation for me. And that was amazing because he did it in such detail. He gave me a very professional view on the surrounding properties, the values of the properties, and how he got to a valuation for my property. Because I'd never actually had an agent explain to me how they get the values. But Waldie did that in a very professional manner. I then asked him one time if he was possibly interested, could he look at my Terblanche property? Which he said yes, it was out of his area, but he would certainly do it. So on a trip he was doing up the coast, he went into Terblanche. We arranged that he met my tenant who was renting the house. He did also an evaluation for Terblanche and picked up all the local market information very quickly and presented me with a full-page report which was very impressive. The value for my home and what possible market we could do. He then proceeded to advertise in the local press and put it into the magazines and newspapers that are circulated, and put a lot of input into the Terblanche property, which had been on the market actually for 4 to 5 years, and I had not had any real interest. However, after Waldie's work, inquiries started to pick up, and within months, with them having set the price correctly, I was actually able to sell the property, which we were very, very pleased about. And I must say that he truly is a very professional man, the best agent I've ever dealt with, and I would have no hesitation in recommending him to other people. And certainly if I was to sell this home, Waldie would be my first call of contact.
My wife and I decided that we should consider selling the property and move to a single-story house. We spoke to agents in Gordons Bay, a couple of them, and I explained to them the unique situation here. The property comprised 2 sectional title units, and we wanted to sell both units at the same time and not one at a time. Now the problem with most of the agents were they didn't understand the sectional title schemes and they were a bit baffled. In any case, they tried to market the house without any success, and then I met Waldie. He immediately impressed me as a person that knows property, that understands sectional title, and I gave him a sole mandate for a couple of months. He did a valuation of the property, which I think was very reasonable. I was also impressed with how he did the valuation. We agreed on the amount, and he started to market the property in the local media and also on the internet. What I really appreciate about Waldie was that he reported back to us every week how many inquiries he received, how many hits on the internet, and eventually he found 2 sisters that bought the 2 units. I must say about Waldie that, as I already said, he impressed me with his knowledge. He's a very friendly person and a perfect gentleman. It was very nice to work with him. And I have no hesitation in recommending Waldie to market your property, even if it's a difficult one, complicated one. I think he will stand up to the challenge.